Literally just 1 week ago, I made a video called Roblox display names are finally here. And you know what? I had so many people accusing me of clickbaiting, which first of all is very different to misleading, but also I wasn't lying. Like, they were actually being rolled out. And if these specific people took even like 5 minutes to watch half of the video, they would have seen that it was going to be within the next few months. And to be honest, because I said in that video that it was going to take a few months to actually get started with this and actually have the update be rolled out to every single player on the platform, I didn't expect anything to happen for quite a while, except last night apparently Germany got the update first. And I know this because a lot of people were telling me, hey ChloeGames, if you change your VPN to Germany, you get the display name update, which, I mean, that's probably how most of these people got to actually do this. Hey, leave a like on this video and subscribe if you have already seen the problems that display names has caused on Roblox. But I've mentioned so many times that my opinion with display names on Roblox has never changed. I've always really enjoyed the idea of it for multiple different reasons, but you know what? After seeing the update actually momentarily come to Roblox for a few people, I'm gonna say that that changes now. I have now seen exactly why this is gonna be probably the biggest mistake that Roblox will ever make unless something changes. So without wasting any more time, welcome back to another video. I hope that you're all having a great day. Please be happy and please be kind to yourselves. I mean, I did a lot of digging with this. I did a lot of searching around on Twitter to see what people could possibly be showing about the display name update being added to Roblox yesterday, but I suppose a great starting point would be this tweet right here. Display names are starting to roll out for some users on Roblox. Here is a look at some of the places your display name compared to your username will show up on the website. First up, we have the homepage. Yes, literally the homepage. So, for example, on my homepage right now, my username shows up Chloe Yuri. If I changed my display name to just Chloe and I went to the homepage, it would now say just Chloe. The profile page, however, is a little bit different because obviously only you can see your own homepage. Literally anyone and everyone can go visit your profile. So on your profile, it will have at the top your display name and underneath that it will have @ symbol your username. So again, using myself as an example, if I changed my display name to Chloe, it would on my profile say Chloe @ Chloe Yuri. So exactly like I said last time, it's going to be pretty much like Twitter, because obviously my Twitter right now, my display name is Chloe, my actual username is @ChloeGames. And that totally wasn't a sneaky bid to get you guys to follow me on Twitter, but absolutely do that. Please follow me on Twitter. And probably the worst part about this entire update, and the part where a lot of problems are going to come into play, and a part where I don't know, it's just a very flawed area and it's going to allow for a lot of serious issues to arise, is it shows up on player search. So for example, yesterday when people realised that the display name update had been added for a lot of people decided to go and search for Roblox in players, and literally anybody except the actual Roblox account showed up. These people were naming themselves Roblox left, right and centre, and they were showing up. Roblox was not showing up. So I think people can actually see why this is going to be such a big problem. I mean, for the longest time, I've tried to defend this update. I've tried to say how much I love this update for so many different reasons. But the thing is, last time, my last video about display names, I did actually make sure to go into why I like this update and why I don't like this update after having so many opinions and so many pieces of information thrown at me throughout the months that we've known about this update becoming a thing in the future. Whereas now, I have to say that after actually seeing the update in action, I think the cons outweigh the pros heavily. I just don't see how this is a good feature for Roblox, to be honest. More bad than good will come of it, especially with a game dominated by kids that gets preyed on by scammers. And this has already been an issue. Literally, the display name thing was temporarily added to Roblox for like 1 or 2 countries yesterday, for maybe like an hour or so before it got removed again, and already people were getting tricked. There is so many screenshots out there of people saying they met Roblox, people saying saying they met Mr. Flimflam when neither of those people were in the game. They were just obviously people using display names, changing their avatars to look like these people and to trick people. I came across this one tweet, somebody literally just said this is going to be bad, and yeah, it's going to be bad. I think that's an understatement, and I think we've already established that, but basically they searched for Mr. Flimflam in the Roblox player search, and again, literally anyone and everyone except Mr. Flimflam just appeared. I mean, this one right here in the middle, if you take away the @Agora Roblox username, this is literally Mr. Flimflam. That looks exactly like Flamingo. The avatar is spot on. The display name is Mr. Flimflam. If you didn't have that @ symbol right there on the profile, you would absolutely think that that's just Flamingo, and that's what so many people thought inside of games. Once again, the same thing happening with Creekcraft. This person also searched for Creekcraft within the Roblox search, and I'm pretty sure no one copied the avatar, but the thing is, all these people put Creekcraft as their display names. I don't even think Creekcraft is the actual username of the real Creekcraft, but that's not the point. So many people are still gonna fall for this. It's like me. My username is Chloe Yuri, but if somebody put their username as ChloeGames and then somebody saw that ChloeGames in a game, maybe they don't know my username is Chloe Yuri. Maybe they're gonna think that that's actually me and go pounce on that person and be like, oh my god, it's Chloe. But it's not. Something also kind of bad that appeared to be happening, and I don't know how this was happening, because as we know, one of the biggest rules with display names was that you can't have any special characters. You can only use what you can use in your username. However, some people appear to have bypassed that already and put some very inappropriate symbols as their display names, and it's not being moderated when actually it should be moderated, because Roblox said any inappropriate usernames get hashtagged. So I don't know how that was happening, but I think one more thing I would like to show with this is Green Lego Cats actually replied to the RTC and said, it's an unnecessary update that introduces multiple significant problems on full display in the less than an hour that it existed. A good fix would be to put the username beside the display name in the game. That would help a ton. Best option in my opinion would to just not do the update, and at this point that's what I'm thinking as well. I tried so hard to defend this update and say how much I love it for so many different reasons, but if it was to come down to a point where the only fix would to be have your display name and then in brackets have your username next to it, what's the point? That's completely useless, right? Your username's still gonna be there. What's the point in having the display name sitting right next to it? So yeah, at this point, I would say the best route to take would be to not add the update, because I said at the beginning of this video, if nothing changes and if nothing improves, I can't see this update going very well at all, and it's just gonna have so many serious issues arising. And even saying that, I just don't know how they could improve something like this, or how they could make something like this actually work without all of these problems arising. Literally, in this one simple image, Green Lego Cats has compiled so many issues that has already arisen with this. We have so many people impersonating Creekcraft, we have the whole Roblox thing, Mr. Flimflam, people impersonating Tanker, Creekcraft, Kaneko Kitten, literally an entire Roblox admin, and then obviously this one screenshot of people genuinely thinking that they just met Roblox in a game, and also apparently somebody said, I named myself Roblox, and people believed it. That's great news, guys. I don't know, maybe there are some people out there who still enjoy this update, but I can't say the same anymore after seeing it actually get added. I had so many hopes, such high hopes for this to actually be a thing, because I was so excited for people who can't change their usernames to actually have a free way to be called something else. But it's just not realistic. I think we need to remain realistic here, and this is not realistic. I mean, I don't want people to be like, oh my god, ChloeGames, you're overreacting. Oh, why is so many people hating on the display names update? But just take a look at the evidence I've just shown to everyone. I mean, there is no way that this can work, I think at least. However, if you do still have some positive opinions about this update, please feel free to let me know, because I will always love to hear every single side of the story, every single opinion involved in every single undeveloped. This is just my thoughts. I appreciate the fact and I understand the fact that everybody thinks differently. So one more time, please make sure to leave a like on this video and subscribe, because I will always appreciate the love and support that you guys give me, and you know what? It helps me out a lot. But let me get sync over Roblox display names actually getting added to Roblox for literally less than an hour, and already so many serious issues have started to arise. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.